in this video, I have a 2-cent penny stock that just partnered today with Honda, which is a $50 billion company. This is a company that is developing breakthrough technologies in a market that Goldman Sachs estimates to be worth 12 trillion by 2050. If you are enjoying this content, drop a quick like for me on this video. This is a very interesting company that currently has technology that is in development that uses sunlight and any other source of water to produce low-cost green hydrogen. So obviously their technology is worth a lot of money if they were able to secure this joint partnership and agreement with Honda, which is a very big company. So they have this breakthrough technology and also had a very big contract and partnership come out just yesterday. Secured this very big collaboration with CTF Solar. Something very big about CTF Solar. CTF Solar is actually owned by China Triumph International Engineering Company Ltd, which is a top 200 global design and engineering company, which is part of the CNBM group, which is a global Fortune 500 company and the largest building materials supplier in Asia. So not only did they just secure this $50 billion partnership with Honda R&D, they just secured this massive partnership just yesterday. So you have to see this play. We have a lot of information to talk about. The company I'm talking about is ticker HYSR, trading just over 1 cent at 0.01889. Sun Hydrogen Inc. just announced this joint development agreement with Honda R&D, a $50 billion company, like I've already said multiple times. So HYSR is the developer of a breakthrough technology to produce renewable hydrogen using sunlight and water. Just entered this massive joint agreement with this big massive company. Just proves that what they're doing is working out, and they do have some very nice technology, some breakthrough technology that is patented. I think they have around 4 different patents at least. Principal objective of the joint development agreement between Honda and Sun Hydrogen is to synergize efforts toward the application of Sun Hydrogen's innovative solar hydrogen module technology for cost-effective green hydrogen. So then something very huge right here that I want you to realize is Sun Hydrogen just named Woo-Sok Kim as the chief operating officer, the COO, and the board director. This was back in 2021, but something to realize is well known for his leadership and strategic approach to operations management, and he has completed more than $4 billion worth of mergers, acquisitions, and joint partnerships. So this is a very key member on this team of this $60 million penny stock trading just over 1 cent. So was he a big part of this reason of why they were able to secure this massive joint development agreement? It could be possible. Honda R&D company engages in the research and development of emerging technologies and products that can bring value to Honda as the company looks to reach carbon neutrality for all of their products and operations by 2050. So obviously they really like their technology a very bit. We have to talk about this agreement they came out with yesterday. This is huge right here, and we're going to go into the detail about this. So Sun Hydrogen just announced this agreement with CTF Solar, which is a global innovator of thin film solar cell modules to accelerate production of green hydrogen panels. So yesterday had this massive PR. Today had that PR with Honda. So this company is up 43% today. Does have a lot of momentum. Something very big. I already talked about CTF Solar, but you have to, we have to dive into this even more. So CTF Solar is not only a technical partner, but also a robust industrial partner capable of scaling operations globally. So like I said earlier, CTF Solar is owned by China Triumph International Engineering, CTIEC, which is a global 200 design and engineering company, which is part of the CNBM group, a global Fortune 500 company, and the largest building materials supplier in Asia. This is huge just based off this partnership alone. You and the Honda partnership, they have to have some kind of breakthrough technology that's never been seen before. Looking at CTF Solar, yes, this big partnership they just secured, you can see down here on their website, yes, this, Sun Hydrogen HYSR had this very big ongoing partnership announced yesterday with CTF Solar. As you can see right here, CTF Solar is owned by China National Buildings Materials Group Corporation, which is a global Fortune 500 company with 180,000 employees. You can see right here, CNBM, which is the largest building materials supplier in Asia, holds a majority interest, 91% in CTIEC, which is the owner of, like I said, CTF Solar, that had this partnership with HYSR, a tiny $60 million 2-cent penny stock trading under 2 cents right now. So it looks like this is a picture of their factory, looking very massive right here. You can go on their website. It is linked in this PR right here, and you can do some more DD and research on this and how big this partnership actually is. You can also go to sunhydrogen.com to look at their technology. From water and sunlight, their technology has the capacity to disrupt existing energy economies across a wide range of sectors, including transportation, industry, and shipping, where fossil fuels are predominantly used. You can see exactly how this works, splitting water into different molecules, and they actually have a very big presentation here and videos. So basically they bundle billions of nanoparticles together to create a solar hydrogen panel, and these panels can be mass produced and implemented globally in smaller localized settings or as high production farms. See, the old dirty way of central production has a high carbon footprint, and the current method for scalable hydrogen production is environmentally unsound. So nearly all hydrogen today comes from fossil fuels like oil, coal, and natural gas that drive up carbon emissions. High capital investment for hydrogen delivery and transport infrastructure, like I said, with a very high carbon footprint in distribution production. The Sun Hydrogen way, the way HYSR is doing it, has zero, very key here, zero carbon footprint, low capital investments for transportation and delivery, the most viable and economical approach and the most efficient way, according to this. They do have 3 different patents, some of these granted in US, Australia, China, Europe, and India, the other 2 granted in the US. Negative here is they do have a very large share structure, sitting just under 5.1 billion shares, a $67 or $66 million market cap. And looking at their financials, actually do have a very clean balance sheet. You can $45 million in total assets compared to only $500,000 in total liabilities, and they do have $40 million cash on hand according to the last quarter. So that is actually looking very good. Now, looking at their income statement quarterly, they did lose $4 million for the last quarter, lost $3 million before that. So they are losing money, but they do have this breakthrough technology just secured these massive partnerships, and we could get more PRs information, as we just had pretty much the 2 biggest PRs in history of the company just in the last 2 days back to back. So I am expecting more information and more collaborations with HYSR, which is trading just under 2 cents as of right now. Their vision is to become a major technology supplier in the new hydrogen economy by developing, acquiring and partnering with other critical technologies. They intend to enable a future of emission-free vehicles, ships, data centers, aircrafts, and much more. So definitely look on their website. They do have, a 6 or 10 minute video explaining how their technology works, with a lot of other cool information and resources. Looking at how many shares they have diluted since the end of, or the quarter ending November 9th, 2023, you can see they did have 5,061 million outstanding shares. So currently this has went up just under 30 million shares. It looks like in the last half year, or just in the last few quarters, has only went up around 30 million shares or something like that. So not heavily diluting right now, but that could change. But they do have a very bad share structure, a lot of outstanding shares, but they do have cash on hand. So that's something to realize. In the last 3 quarters or 2 or 3 quarters have only diluted a minimal amount of shares, only 30 million shares or just under that, 27 million shares, I think. So actually looks like a pretty good setup. So considering all of that, considering there's not heavy dilution going on, am in this play, am going to try to secure some profits and get in and out very quickly. Guys, keep in mind with any penny stocks, I only cover penny stocks. I do, invest in high, big cap stocks as well, but this channel is only dedicated to penny stocks. So you have to secure profits anytime you get them and basically minimize your losses. That's how, or you're basically not going to win in this game at all. So just realize that SEC reporting and do have audited financials, so that's something to realize, as well as their fiscal year does end on June 30th. So a very weird fiscal year end. Let me know in the comments what you think about HYSR, Sun Hydrogen Inc., and any other plays you're watching. If you did make it this far in the video, I really do appreciate you, and I will see you on the next video.